Good morning, class. Now this morning we are going to solve this WAEC question that says solve 3x squared minus 5x minus 7 equals to 0 by completing the square method. So in this case now, the question indicated that we are to use completing the square method. And don't forget, in our previous clip, we have solved this question with quadratic method, which is quadratic formula or almighty formula. And we are going to use another method now, which is completing the square method, and we are going to arrive at the same answer. So it's advisable for our students that are preparing for WAEC, NECO or NAPTEP exam to master the three methods: factorization, completing the square method, and quadratic formula, because the examiner can ask them to use any one of the three. So now let's continue. Solution. So we have it to be 3x squared minus 5x minus 7 equals to 0. So and by completing the square method, so the first thing we are going to do is the coefficient of x squared. We will divide everything all through. So we now say divide through by what? By 3. So it will now give us 3x squared over 3 minus 5x over 3 minus 7 over 3 equals to 0 over 3. Are we together now? Now 3 will cancel 3. We have x squared minus 5 over 3x minus 7 over 3 equals to 0. 0 over 3 is the same thing as 0. So from there now, the next step under completing the square method is, now this is our constant. So we now say take constant to the right hand side. You know, everything here now is in left hand side. So we are now taking it to the right hand side. So we now have it to be x squared minus 5 over 3x. So now equals to, we have minus, it will turn to plus. So 0 plus 7 over 3. Are we together? That's the next step now. So this one now will now give us, the next step under completing the square method now is, we will now find half of coefficient of x. So we now say find half of coefficient of x. So to find the half of coefficient of x now, you know this coefficient of x, which is minus 5 over 3. Then to find half of it, you will now say times 1 over 2. So everything equals to minus 5 times 1 will give you minus 5 over 3 times 2, 6. So that is the half of the coefficient of x. So the next thing we are going to do now is, this half now, we will now square it. We now say square the half. So the half that we are going to square now, you know we have minus 5 over 6 as our half. Then you square it like this. So that is that. So this thing that we square now, you will now add the square to both sides. So this is where we stop now. So we now add this square to both sides. It will now give us x squared minus 5 over 3x plus, open bracket, minus 5 over 6 squared equals to, you know we have 0 plus 7 over 3. So that 0 now means nothing. 7 over 3 plus minus 5 over 6, everything square, Are we together? So now, from there, now when you now look at what we have in our left hand side now, we have minus 5 over 3 and minus 5 over 6, which means they have something in common that we can factorize. So we now say factorize left hand side. So when you factorize now, it means you are taking out minus 5 over 3. So it will now give us x squared, okay, plus times minus, it will give us minus 5 over 6, okay, minus 5 over 6 now. So this square now, we will now group it together. We have square here, we have square here, so all together like this, equals to, now we have 7 over 3 plus times, okay, plus, now this 5 square now, it means 25. Are we together? So we now have it to be 25 over 36. Are we together? So that's what that square means now. So once you have it like that, we will now find what? We are now going to find the LCM. So for us to now find the LCM now, so let's move it to the other side here. So what we have here now is x plus, okay, minus x minus 5 over 6, everything raised to power 2, equals to, so the LCM that we are going to find now, what is the LCM of 36 and 3? So we are going to use 36 as LCM. How many times 3 can go into 36? That's 12. Then 12 times 7 will give us 84. Then how many times 36 can go into 36? 1. 1 times 25 plus 25. Are we together now? Having done that now, the next thing we are going to do, now is, we now have x minus 5 over 6 square equals to 84 plus 25, that's 109 over 36. Are we together? Okay, so we now have square here. For us to cancel this square, we now say take what? Square root of both sides. So it will now give us square root of x minus 5 over 6 square equals to plus or minus square root of 109 over 36. So square root we cancel square. We are left with x minus 5 over 6 equals to plus or minus. So now, square root of 109, because this one now is a perfect square, so square root of 36 will give us what? 6. So then, the next thing we are going to do now is we will now take minus 5 over 6 to the other side. So we now have x equals to, minus we turn to plus, 5 over 6 plus or minus. Now, square root of 109 is going to give us 10.44. So 10.44 over 6. Are we together now? So now x equals to, you know, the LCM of the two now is what? Is 6. 6 into 6, 1. 1 times 5, 5. Plus or minus 1. 1 times 10, 10.44. So which means x equals to 5 plus 10.44 over 6, or 5 minus 10.44 over 6. So therefore x equals to This one will give us 15.44 over 6 or minus 5.44 over 6. When you divide it, x equals to, so now 15.44 divided by 6 will give us 2.57, or this one now minus 5.44 over 6 will give us minus 0.91. So that's the answer for our x. So now, when you look at it now, and you compare it with the first in our previous clip that we used quadratic formula, this is what we arrive at as our final answer. So which means when you use completing the square method or quadratic formula, you are going to arrive at the same answer. But it's just advisable for our candidate to master the two, so that in case if they ask them to use anyone in the exam, they will be able to do it very well. So please kindly help us subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is free subscription. Just click subscribe. Bye.